Hi everyone, I'm Martina. This year I decided to try solo car camping for the first time. The first part of the trip was, let's say, interesting, but after a few days I packed my things and moved to another campsite. And suddenly everything felt much easier. I already knew my tent, my setup, and what works for me, so the second time felt calmer and more enjoyable. When I arrived at the second campsite, the setup felt completely different. This time I knew exactly where to park, where and how to place the tent, and how it would fit behind the car. The tent went up much faster this time, and I could really feel that I was more confident. I actually bought this tent last minute, and it wasn't very expensive, but honestly, I really love it. While camping in the first campsite, it already survived a storm, stayed sturdy, and the materials held up really well. The best thing about the tent, I think, is that it's easy to set up, easy to clean, and also easy to pack down, which makes a big difference when you move between campsites. Another thing I really love is how the tent works together with my car. I can open the back door directly into the tent, and it feels like an extra room connected to the car. When it was raining, I could stand inside, cook inside, and still feel comfortable. If I had to stay longer in the tent, it would still feel cozy and practical. To make sure the wind doesn't move the tent, I fix it with screws. When we go camping, these are always part of our gear. They are practical, reliable, and very easy to use. To put them into the ground, I used an electric screwdriver, just like we do when setting up our camplet trailer tent, so I was already used to it. Next, I plugged in the electricity for my small portable fridge so I could keep my food cold. Then I laid out the ground sheet and of course set up my Brunner's outdoor kitchen. I won't go on about it too much this time, since I've already talked a lot about why I love it so much, but you can check out my previous video if you want to see why it's my favorite. I also hooked up the stove and filled the Brunner water canister, which I got this year, and I really like it. It's super practical and a great purchase. While camping, I always filter my water and I use a Lifestraw filter and container. It's really handy and perfect for traveling. Then I set up as well my folding table and chairs, and that was my campsite setup this time. Let's have a look at it. The day slowly started coming to an end, and that's it for today at the campsite. Thanks for joining me on this part of my solo camping trip, and stay tuned for more of my adventures. And as always, happy camping! Bye!